Terrifying creatures are meant to stay locked away, but only if we were that lucky. In today's video, the world saw strange creatures that shouldn't exist, but somehow they were caught on camera. From creepy jungle hybrids to shape-shifting skinwalkers sprinting through the trees, these chilling encounters shocked everyone. On a quiet summer evening, a man was relaxing by a small water body, enjoying the peace of nature. Suddenly, something caught his attention. From behind a rock, a pale, hairless creature appeared, moving unnaturally on all fours. The man's heart raced as he realized that the creature was a Rake, a terrifying humanoid being known for its unnerving appearance and unsettling movements. He quickly zoomed in to confirm his fear. With his heart pounding, he took cover, unsure if he could escape. One thing was clear. Wandering alone in the woods at night could lead to encounters far more terrifying than anyone could imagine. Mystery Forest Crypted. While wandering through a dense, silent forest, a man encountered a figure that made his blood run cold. Towering among the trees, the creature had glowing red eyes that pierced the darkness, and sharp, jagged horns curving ominously. It stood motionless, as if studying him, its eerie presence shattering any sense of safety. The air felt heavier, unnatural, as though he had stumbled into something not meant to be seen. The creature exuded a sense of menace, something primal and otherworldly. Kappa Squad. While strolling through a quiet forest, a man's walk took an unexpected turn. As he passed a tree branch, he noticed several figures watching him intently. At first, he couldn't make sense of what he saw, but upon closer inspection, it became clear. There, in front of him, were creatures straight out of Japanese folklore. Kappas. The legendary creatures stood still, observing him, almost as if they were studying him. It was as though the old tales had come to life right before his eyes, leaving him with a memory that would haunt him forever. Deformed Runners. While exploring the woods, a group of adventurers stumbled upon a sight that they could never have imagined. A group of skinwalkers running through the trees with terrifying speed. These shape-shifting beings, deeply rooted in Native American folklore, are said to have the ability to transform into various animals. But what the explorers saw was different. Sometimes the creatures looked human, and at other times, they appeared as twisted, animal-like figures. Their swift, eerie movements sent chills down their spines, leaving the group with an overwhelming sense of dread. Were these truly the legendary shapeshifters, or was it something else entirely? Strange being. A woman riding her horse near a forest encountered a small, dark creature holding a stick. Its strange movements and aggressive approach made her uneasy. As it came closer, she calmly rode away, but the encounter left her wondering, what kind of creature was it, and why was it so hostile? Dogman. A chilling video surfaced online showing a creature unlike anything anyone had seen before. In the clip, filmed by a man in Brazil, a ghoul-like being with the face of a dog appeared, hiding behind an object. As it emerged, its shadowy figure darted toward the camera, and the filmer quickly fled. What made it even stranger was that the same creature was later spotted in Argentina and other South American regions. Could this be a Dogman, or something more sinister, lurking in the shadows? Eerie figure. While collecting firewood in the jungle, a man heard strange noises coming from deeper within the trees. Driven by curiosity, he decided to investigate, a decision he would soon regret. As he approached a tree, he spotted a creature with a human-like head peering at him from behind it. It seemed to watch him with an unsettling gaze, as though he had invaded its territory. Before he could react, the creature disappeared into the shadows, vanishing as quickly as it had appeared. The man was left standing in disbelief, wondering if what he had seen was real, or just a figment of his imagination. Orang Pendic. While biking through the forests of Indonesia, a group of riders encountered an unusual sight. At first, they thought it was a trick of the light, but there, standing on two legs and holding a stick, was a small, pale figure. The riders quickly pulled out their phones, capturing the strange being on video. Some speculated that it was the Orang Pendic, a creature from Indonesian folklore said to stand about 4 feet tall and covered in light fur. The footage left everyone wondering, but I'll let you decide this one. Woods are haunted. A humanoid shape with long hair stood before this woman as she was enjoying the coldness of the forest. But now, everything was as dead as the branches around her. There was something about this cryptid that was wrong. Its twisted, snake-like tail and sharp claws made it clear this wasn't just a woman, which was far scarier. Terrifying hybrid scene. Half woman, half snake, was caught in an undisclosed part of the world, but it was located somewhere inside of a dense rainforest. Its lower body was like an anaconda, but much larger. It was circling around the area she was recorded, and was estimated to be around 32 to 35 feet in length. Her top half was not entirely human, as she had slits for eyes, and her tongue was just like that of a black mamba, but her long hair covered the top half too well enough to hide her. Yet this creature, this hybrid, is real. Creepy humanoid.
Buddy, how you doing?
While driving near a jungle on the outskirts of Browning, Montana, a man and his friend heard a strange noise coming from the trees. Intrigued, they slowed down to investigate. In the distance, they saw a tall, pale, and unnervingly skinny figure standing still among the trees. Its small head and wide shoulders made it appear unnatural, unlike anything they had ever seen. The man immediately grabbed his camera and recorded the strange sight, unsure of what they were looking at. Once the video was shared online, it sparked a heated debate. Some believed it might have been a Skinwalker, while others dismissed it as CGI. Muddy Crypted. A lakeside stroll turned sinister when a group spotted a strange form gliding through the water. Initially mistaking it for a swimmer, they soon realized it was something far more unsettling. Its shiny, mud-covered skin camouflaged perfectly with the lake bed. The creature moved with an eerie calm until it suddenly noticed them. With unnatural swiftness, it began heading straight for them. The group fled, their frantic escape captured on shaky video. This encounter with a muddy cryptid was terrifying for them. Alien in woods. While walking through a forest at dusk, a man spotted a tall, pale, human-like figure emerging from the trees. With long, thin arms and a ghostly glow, it silently watched him before vanishing. Was it an alien or something more sinister? The encounter left him with more questions than answers. Lost Dogman. During a camping trip in Indonesia, a man found himself caught in a chilling encounter. As he sat quietly, a low growl echoed through the trees. Looking around, he saw a dark figure staring at him, its eyes glowing with an unsettling intensity. As the creature moved, it revealed humanoid features, though its body resembled that of a dog. Despite appearing weak, its loud growls were enough to make the man hesitate, unsure of its intentions. When the video went viral, theories began circulating. Some believed it was a Dogman, while others speculated it could be a large bat. The mystery remains unsolved, leaving many questioning the creature's true identity. Dark mystery. One night, while camping in the woods, a man was disturbed by strange noises coming from the surrounding forest. Curious and slightly unnerved, he ventured outside his tent to investigate. In the dim light, he noticed a dark, shadowy figure moving between the trees. It seemed almost intent on scaring him, silently creeping in and out of the darkness. The man couldn't tell what the creature was, but its presence was unlike anything he had ever encountered before. He quickly retreated back into his tent, still wondering what the figure could have been, and if other mysterious beings roamed the forest, unseen and hidden from the world. Real Dogman spotted? Legends of the Michigan Dogman have terrified locals for over a century, but in the 1970s, it was first sighted, but this footage captured the cryptid that can allegedly stand on 2 legs, but run on 4, with terrifying speed. It was a massive, hairy beast with glowing eyes and a really creepy vibe about it that would scare anyone. The video shows the creature moving through dense woods with a predatory instinct. Cameraman knew they had to run out for there as soon as possible. Crawling horror. While camping deep in the woods, a group of men heard an eerie sound coming from behind the trees. Curiosity quickly turned to fear as they turned to look. Crawling out from the darkness was a strange creature with a pale, elongated body that seemed unnaturally thin, almost devoid of muscle. The men quickly fled in terror, but the creature continued to move about, searching as if looking for something or someone. Was this an alien encounter, or something far more unsettling than they could ever imagine? Terrifying encounter. In 2018, a local exploring an abandoned house stumbled upon a goblin-like creature. It aggressively threw stones, protecting its territory. With inhuman speed, it leapt onto the roof, as if ordering the man to leave. The shaky footage captured its eerie movements before cutting off abruptly. Would you enter a place knowing something like this might be waiting inside? Unknown, hairy creature.
What on earth?
That's not a deer.
He's dead.
During a family camping trip in Kansas, a peaceful night took a terrifying turn when they woke to the sound of rustling nearby. At first, they assumed it was a deer, but when they recorded the movement, they saw something far more unsettling. A large, hairy figure stalked the woods, trying to stay hidden. Its movements weren't like any animal they'd encountered. The creature's intelligence seemed on par with a human's, adding to the unease. Fearing for their safety, the family packed up and left immediately, cutting their trip short. What they captured on video only raised more questions about the creature lurking in those woods.
That can't be that's not a cow. It's walking on 2 feet.
Mysterious hybrid. A strange creature with wolf-like features and glowing red eyes was spotted emerging from its den. The agility it displayed suggested it could be something more than just an animal. The creature's speed and mystery make it an unsettling discovery. Cthulhu's Return. In September 2024, a Brazilian farmer found an odd creature in a ditch he had dug. Some claimed it was a walking octopus, while others saw it as Cthulhu, with more than 8 tentacles and a terrifying face. The sight was enough to make even the most skeptical question the truth behind Lovecraft's legendary monster. Could this be the return of an ancient terror? Creepy crawler anomaly. Explorers deep in the woods stumbled upon a chilling discovery, an immense skeletal body resembling a giant caterpillar. Its long, segmented bones were intricately detailed, resembling the exoskeleton of an insect. The eerie hollow body gave off a feeling that it wasn't of this world, as if it was once a creature of myth. Its origins remain a mystery, adding to the sense of dread. The skeletal structure seemed to tell a story of something ancient and unnatural, its purpose lost to time. Some say it might have been a creature of nightmares, but no one truly knows what it was. Human hybrid creature. Panic swept through a city when an otherworldly figure was seen crawling on all fours, its human-like head blending eerily with its unnatural posture. Witnesses described its movements as inhuman, its knees bending backward like a nightmare creature. But the horrifying image had an unexpected explanation. The creature was a person living with genu recurvatum, a rare condition that forces their legs to hyperextend. But something tells me this isn't that. Alien Rumaging. A quiet walk in the woods turned terrifying when a man stumbled upon an isolated cottage. Strange noises echoed from within, like someone frantically searching for something. Peering inside, he froze. A pale, humanoid figure with hollow eyes was rummaging through the room, its movements unsettlingly fast. Suddenly, it turned, brandishing a large, rusted shovel, and charged toward him. The man escaped, but his footage went viral. Was it an alien, a ghostly intruder, or something far more sinister? Dragon caught. An unexplainable footage was captured in Nicaragua 2 years ago that left the locals terrified. A dragon-like creature with wings twice the size of an average adult, scaring the locals. The mythical creature was on top of an organ donation center, which makes it even more scary, because what was its purpose there? Before anyone could find out, the creature flew away, and just a few days later, these people went back to the same location and filmed the dragon's offspring on a tree. Crawling discovery.
I really want to know what it is. Twitching.
A sewage worker's discovery of a twitching lump inside a sewage pipe turned into a disturbing mystery. What appeared to be just a gross mass turned out to be alive. An unsettling sight of wriggling and breathing. Despite the initial confusion, netizens quickly identified the creature, a colony of tubifex worms. These worms don't require oxygen to survive and can thrive in the most hostile, isolated environments. The unsettling sight of these worms moving together in the dark, confined space gave them an eerie, almost otherworldly appearance, leading many to associate them with strange and supernatural occurrences. Haunted area cryptid. A group of explorers ventured into an abandoned house and encountered a shadowy figure with glowing eyes. They immediately realized it was a djinn, a creature that haunts old, forsaken places. The figure didn't move, but its presence was enough to send them fleeing. The memory of it haunted them long after they left. Humanoid crossing road. While driving home after camping, a group of friends saw a small humanoid figure crossing the road. The creature had a dark, small body, but no visible arms. It moved slowly across the path before disappearing to the side. According to the driver, they tried to look for it but couldn't find it, and also forgot to record that incident. This might have been an animal, but it's too strange to be one. So maybe, just maybe, this was something far stranger. Slimey Creature caught. While at the gym, a man was shocked to find a massive, snail-like creature using the treadmill. Its slimy trail and tentacled mouth made it anything but ordinary. The bizarre sight quickly went viral, leaving people horrified. Some believed it was a real anomaly, while skeptics argued it was clever editing. What was it really? Because the more you look at it, the less it makes sense. However, I know for a fact, cleaning up afterwards would have been the real horror story. Nine-tailed fox. The nine-tailed fox is a mythical fox spirit that appears in Asian mythologies. A massive beast with 9 tails. It was only a myth until a man trekking through the woods at night captured what he believed could be the mythical creature. The being was glowing, which made it hard to look straight at it, its tails whipping around viciously, and then jumped away and out of sight, vanishing into thin air, as if it was never there. Some people have raised questions and others eyebrows. What about you? Creature vanishes. Exploring an old house, a man watched and turned to find a small, humanoid figure peeking from behind a crumbling wall. As he moved closer, the creature vanished. He searched but found nothing. The brief and mysterious encounter left him with more questions than answers, unsure if he had witnessed something supernatural or simply his imagination running wild. Dirt creature. The video shows a strange creature rolling around in the dirt. Its entire body had tentacles coming out of it. It just moved back and forth until the video ended abruptly. But this creature would appear again and was caught in a totally different part of the world this time around. Tentacle horror. A woman and her cat encountered a strange entity in the woods. Emerging from the dirt, the creature resembled a ball with multiple tentacles. As the cat growled, the creature twisted and rolled around, disturbing them both. Was it a newly emerged parasitic being, or something more sinister? The footage left netizens divided, and the true nature of the entity remains a mystery. Sleeping dragon. In 2019, 2 Portuguese farmers unearthed the head of a dragon while digging for treasure. The creature, seemingly in hibernation, never woke up again. Dragons, known for guarding treasures, make this an eerie discovery. What if the farmers had continued digging? The potential calamity left them questioning whether they'd just unearthed a hidden danger of unimaginable scale. Beach oddity. In 2023, 2 fishermen in Japan discovered a strange, pulsating creature on the beach. When they tried to feed it, it retaliated, spraying liquid at them. The bizarre encounter left them and experts puzzled. Looking at it, is it possible that this was just an undiscovered species, or maybe something that looks really unusual, but actually exists in the water, and not something extraterrestrial? Although I have not found any reliable explanation, I will side with a jellyfish of sorts. If you know, let me know in the comments section below. Thank you. Mutated living creature. On a roadside in St. Lucia, a driver spotted a strange and disturbing creature. It resembled a giant honeybee, but something was horribly wrong. The bee had no visible eyes, and its head appeared to be missing. The creature's massive, deformed body seemed unnatural, leaving people puzzled. Speculation arose that it might have been the result of a failed scientific experiment, a mutation gone horribly wrong. The bee didn't survive long after being spotted, and its true nature remains unknown. Locals and netizens alike continue to debate what it could have been, but the truth remains shrouded in mystery. Alien captured. In a chilling discovery deep in the woods, a hybrid creature was found, leaving those who stumbled upon it in utter disbelief. The strange being had a bird-like face with dark, unnerving eyes that exuded an eerie, alien presence. Its leathery body gave off a sinister vibe, and what was even more disturbing was its webbed legs, hinting at some amphibious nature. Yet it was clear that this creature was not of this world. Combining traits from mermaids, extraterrestrials, and birds, the sight of such an unnatural being sent shivers down the spines of those who witnessed it. The mystery of its origins remains unsolved, adding to the growing list of unexplainable phenomena. Giant worm. In Glenmore Park, Australia, a resident reported their lawn losing color in strange patches. When specialists arrived to investigate, they were shocked to discover the cause. A giant worm, much larger than any normal one, had taken residence beneath the grass. Looking more like a python than a typical worm, it had been feeding on the roots, slowly damaging the lawn. The lawn care experts admitted that this was the first time they had ever encountered a worm of this size, leaving everyone baffled at this strange phenomenon. Real life. Gremlin. In a quiet village, a farmer's life was turned upside down when he lost several sheep under strange circumstances. One night, he discovered the source of his troubles, a peculiar creature lurking in his field. Acting quickly, he captured the entity and locked it up, but no one in the village could identify it. Desperate for answers, the farmer posted a video online asking for help. The creature, with its bizarre mix of alien, monkey, and bird-like features, startled viewers. Many netizens pointed out its shocking resemblance to gremlins, mischievous beings known for causing trouble. This strange cryptid could have been responsible for the missing sheep. Shadowy figure. In Bradenton, Florida, a man was enjoying a peaceful moment outdoors, capturing nature's beauty with his camera. As he focused on his shots, something caught his eye. A shadowy figure darting across his garden with unusual speed. Surprised by the sight, he quickly rushed back to his house, unsure of what he had just witnessed. The brief encounter left him with more questions than answers. Was it just a passing shadow, or was there something far more mysterious lurking in the garden that he couldn't fully comprehend? The experience left him wondering what truly crossed his path that day. Cemetery Skinwalker. While on her way home, a woman passed by a quiet cemetery and saw something that left her stunned. Near the edge of the trees, a strange figure stood, its presence sending chills down her spine. It had a dark, shadowy appearance, long arms, and small, distorted legs. The figure's alien-like look made her heart race, but she managed to stay calm and quickly recorded the eerie sight. She later shared the video online, where people immediately started speculating about its nature. Some believed it could be a creature from another world, while others thought it was a skinwalker. The figure was never seen again, leaving behind an unsettling mystery. Otherworldly slug. In September 2019, a homeowner in California discovered something bizarre while digging out a tree root. As he worked, he unearthed an enormous slug, a creature he never expected to find in such a place. What made the discovery even stranger was that the tree's roots had penetrated a nearby sewer line. Somehow, the slug had crawled up into the roots, making its home there. The sheer size of the creature, combined with its unusual location, left the homeowner stunned and confused. Nature, it seems, can sometimes hide its strange wonders in the most unexpected places. Tubifex worms. 15 years ago, an anonymous source uploaded a disturbing video that quickly went viral. It claimed to show footage from a secret medical facility featuring a strange creature found in the sewers of North Carolina. Upon closer inspection, it became clear that the creature wasn't one being, but a horde of Tubifex worms. These creepy creatures thrive in the most oxygen-deprived environments, making them capable of surviving in remote places like sewage systems. Watching the video, it's easy to see why these worms can evoke a sense of unease. Slow-moving, creepy, and oddly hypnotic, they add another layer of mystery to the world of strange creatures. Humanoid bat. An anonymous user uploaded a bizarre video that quickly gained attention online. The footage showed a creature that resembled a giant bat, but with human-like features. Hanging upside down as if resting, the creature appeared to be a hybrid between a bat and something far stranger. Its eerie appearance raised unsettling thoughts, with some viewers wondering if this could be the stuff of folklore, perhaps something like Dracula's creatures. Despite being taken down quickly, some people managed to save the video, sparking discussions about the possibility of such creatures existing, whether a mere illusion or something more. The video has left many intrigued by its strange mystery. Gargoyle sighting. This man was heading home when he noticed something strange in the distance. He zoomed in with his camera and realized the figure was bent over in an unusual way. Upon closer inspection, he saw that it had small wings attached to its body. The figure resembled a gargoyle, those mythic creatures often found perched atop old buildings. Known for their role in protecting structures from evil spirits, gargoyles have long been part of folklore. Seeing one in real life blurred the lines between fantasy and reality. It left the man and viewers wondering if fiction could, indeed, have roots in reality, and what else might be out there, hiding in plain sight. Our subscribers pick. In one of the most terrifying stories, an alien was caught on camera deep in the woods at night. The footage reveals a tall, eerie figure with an unnervingly long body and giant, terrified eyes. But that wasn't the only shock. As the light panned around, another alien briefly appeared, hiding behind a tree. Though visible for only a moment, the creature's strange and chilling appearance made it clear this was no hoax. The unsettling encounter left viewers utterly shaken. How does it make you feel? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.